Bowmans is an African law firm. We've been around for more than 100 years. We've learnt a lot from working with clients in various jurisdictions and regions across Africa, and that's really where we get our knowledge from and our ability to comment on these issues across the continent. Well, the South African Constitution firstly has the right to an environment that is not harmful, which is a right that can be enforced by any person against any other person or against the state. There are many pieces of legislation that deal with specific industries or sectors and how they go about conducting themselves. Then there's also a different element besides the actual conducting of an enterprise. There's also the financing and investment in enterprises that obviously affect the sustainability of our economy. And probably the most well-known piece of legislation there is Regulation 28 to the Pension Funds Act, which places a duty on trustees to take into consideration factors that can affect the long-term viability, effectively, of that investment. And it specifically includes environmental, social, and governance factors. A big development from a regulatory, from a legal perspective, was the launch of the European Union's taxonomy on sustainable finance during 2020, and then South Africa's publication of its own working draft Green Finance Taxonomy during 2021. What the two taxonomies do is to create a standardized measurement. So it takes certain kinds of economic activities, for example, the production of hydrogen, the production of alloys, the treatment of water in various ways, and it says if you do this according to this criteria, then your activities qualify as climate adaptation or climate mitigation, and therefore your product or your investability can be characterized as green. The culture of Bowmans is very much to collaborate. So we have highly specialized practice areas, but also a collaborative way of sharing knowledge that is relevant to our economy and distilling it into those different practice areas. And I think that's in this particular context, it's demonstrated by the fact that we've been involved in some of the seminal transactions around green bonds, sustainability bonds, developmental impact bonds, general financing transactions, but also on the stakeholder engagement side, the corporate governance side, and I think that's what people need to know.